Oh, that was a pretty good clap. Welcome to day 8, Fit in 10 Nation. Numbers have been sent out to you. Probably not going to see much changes with the exception of your heart rate values and your intervals. So make sure you check that out. I did change, just after some discussion with people, I did change some macros for some people slightly. So just check that out. Calories are the same for everybody. No changes in calories yet. Couple of announcements. Any announcements here? I've told you guys this before, but I just want to remind you again. Your next scan is going to come up in about 2 weeks' time. All right, so not a long time from now. Okay, let's get into some feedback here. So this feedback is actually from last week. I did not look at any feedback until now. I didn't think anybody sent in feedback. Of course, I was wrong. So let me just read some of this. By the way, you are supposed to do your feedback by the end of this Sunday, right? By the end of this weekend. The link for the feedback is in your macro email that I sent you. Okay, this person writes, this is under name something you can improve upon for the following week. Away with the kids at a swim meet this week, and complying with meal plan has been challenging. Mainly when it comes to socializing with other families, which often means enjoying food together. Usually, I rarely eat out and prepare food at home unless traveling. I have a sweet tooth, so I've been trying to curb that with chocolate protein shake in the morning. That is a great thing that you can do. I'm going to give you also a list of about, let's say 10 items that will help with satiation. I'll do that in a second. This is under name something specific you need help with. Inhibiting the urge to try 1 or 2 bites of this or that, i.e. high calorie treats that aren't in my meal plan. Is there anything you would like me to cover in this week's video series? Really appreciate the recipe suggestions. More, please. All right, I'll get Martina to send out more recipes. Just on the topic of sweetness, if you need a little bit of sweetness in your life, the ISO bars are really a great way to go. If you haven't tried them and you want to try one, let me know. I'm happy to give you 1 or 2. They are absolutely delicious. I think I can't guarantee you're going to like them because, taste is taste and everybody's got different taste, but they are very popular, especially the tasty chocolate. Super, super popular. So let me know. I've got 3 flavors: chocolate, almond, tasty chocolate, as I just mentioned, and there's one called yummy yogurt, which is not really yogurt. It's actually my favorite. It's more like peanut buttery, I find. So peanut butter with like cranberries, which you might think sounds gross, but it's actually really delicious. If you've ever been to JJ Bean and tried the, not that I have, by the way, and you've ever tried the, I don't really know, they're the peanut butter bars they have. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Only maybe not quite as good as that because these bars are a little bit healthier. All right, so let's go through some ways to help you to stay satiated. Oh, actually, why don't I just talk about my shake that I'm drinking right here? I don't know how much this is really going to satiate you. Although it might, because the bananas in here that I put in were a little bit green, and that will actually help you with satiation just because there's a lot of resistant starch. Resistant starch will help to keep you full. To be honest, I'm having this post-training, so I add a lot of sugars to this. I put sugars in quotes because, there's fruit and honey in here. That's basically the sources of my sugar. As you know, I really encourage you to eat real whole foods. I do 20 grams of honey in this shake. In particular, 4.5 ounces of banana, 4 ounces of frozen pineapple, 130 grams of Greek yogurt, and what else did I do? 1 scoop of I weighed it out. 33 grams of the ATP Labs whey chocolate protein. Okay, super good. Gives you a bit of a, a sweet a bit of sweetness in your life, excuse me. And it is pretty filling. Normally I would add fats to my shake, but I don't post training because I really want to keep the glycemic index high, which basically just means I'm trying to get the sugar. I want the sugar to act fast. I want to get my insulin levels up. I want the sugar to enter my bloodstream, and I want to replenish the glycogen in my muscles. So that may not mean anything to you guys, but just think of this as I'm having sugar in this. Great time to have sugar or sugary foods post training, and then keep the fats low, okay, and the fiber low. All right, so let's go through some ways of helping you, some suggestions to help you stay satiated. So let me pull up. I got a million spreadsheets open here. All right, here we go. Okay, number one, eat real whole foods. Okay, I say this because real whole foods are generally calorie sparse and very voluminous, right? So that's going to help to keep you fullness, and being and having a high level of satiety is going to help bring down your sugar cravings. I kind of just said this, but I'll be a little more specific. Eat foods that are really volume oriented. So specifically, things like popcorn are really good. Vegetables, and probably a lot of you don't want. I don't like to eat vegetables, to be honest with you. I'm not a vegetable fan. So maybe that's not a great option. Although if you make a really good salad, that's a great way to go. And fruit, right? Fruit is a great way to get a lot of volume and not a lot of calories. It's also a great way to get some good nutrients, right? Especially antioxidants and some polyphenols. Okay, micronutrients as well, vitamins, minerals. Okay, a lame one here, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Drink more water. Okay, you'd be surprised how much water can help you to stay full. Sometimes when you feel hungry or you're craving, it can be a lack of water and or salt, actually, by the way, which I don't know if I added in this list, but I should if I don't have it already. Number 4, protein. So eat protein at every single meal, okay? I say this anyways. Real food sources. So things like red meat, eggs, Greek yogurt, etc. Things like white fish and protein powder will not be quite as satiating. Yes, they're sources of protein, so yes, they'll be a little more satiating, but they are very fast digesting. So in that regard, as a protein, not as satiating. Number 5, get fiber, okay? Oatmeal, apples, avocados, beans, lentils, etc. NutriCleanse, that's a great supplemental fiber. That's a great fiber supplement. Number 6, specifically for carbohydrates, eat boiled potatoes. Boiled potatoes have a very high, they're sort of an exception to the rule with carbohydrates. Most carbohydrates are not satiating, with the exception of fiber, obviously. Boiled or baked potatoes are very, very satiating. Number 7, protein and fiber at every meal. Number 8, get adequate sleep. When you get adequate sleep, it helps to lower ghrelin, which is basically a hormone that your body releases that makes you feel hungry. And you increase leptin. That's another hormone that makes you feel full. Okay, go to bed early. Okay, I say go to bed early because sometimes when you're hanging around at night and maybe you're watching TV or not doing very much, you start to crave. That's probably the time that I crave things the most, would be at nighttime. Easier said than done. Number 10, try to stress less. Stress less, okay? So both cortisol, which you tend to release when you're stressed, and serotonin, that's basically a neurotransmitter that helps us to feel good. These both compete for the same structural components, okay? Namely the amino acid tryptophan. All right, so, and when you eat sugar, you help spare tryptophan. All right, so, because if you have sugar, you raise insulin, you keep cortisol low. But of course, we don't want to do that. We don't want to have sugar, right? That's the whole point of giving you this list. So just try to stress less, okay? I know that's easier said than done. Usually we think with stress we can't control, but I think we can. Okay, this video is way too long because we're over 10 minutes. Those are the top 10 things. Maybe, I don't know if they're top 10. They're 10 things that will help you to stay full. I didn't say salt in there, but let's throw it in there. Add salt in particular. Sugar cravings can often come from not enough salt in your diet. Okay? All right, message of the day. Oh, I love this one. Super cheesy, but I think you want to hear it. I think you need to hear it. So this is to you. You are amazing. You can do anything. Positivity is a choice. Celebrate your individuality, because it's important that you do. And you are prepared to succeed. That's right. You are always prepared to succeed. You should be, right? You should be welcoming a better life for yourself, right? I'll say it again, but I'm going to speak in as though I'm speaking to myself, okay? I am amazing. I can do anything. Positivity is a choice. I celebrate my individuality. This is really important, by the way. It's important to be who you are. We need different people in this world. Don't try to be like other people. Be yourself. And I am prepared to succeed. All right, one more time. I am amazing. I can do anything. Positivity is a choice. Remember this, right? Positivity is a choice. I celebrate my individuality and I'm prepared to succeed. Positive energy, positive vibes. Believe in yourself. And for the love of God, give some gratitude. And I'll talk to you all tomorrow. 12 minutes, terrible. I'm going to really work on getting these videos shorter. I'm sorry. See you guys.